see they've got Carve on the Widowmaker and Libero here with the Junkrat to try to shut them down.
They don't know what their opponents are running yet, so the Discord Orb's still going to be useful against most different
comps.
comps.
They can take a guess.
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, I like Jonak on one of his more comfort picks here. Carpe's going to be back on the Widow.
Well, already a fantastic start. The Lucio's going to go down. The movement speed's out, so even getting through the hotel, going through the Alderworth is going to be too risky. So Chinese Taipei have to go back around the corner at this initial choke, which allows South Korea to get set up again with the Junkrat.
And it's such a good pick, too, because like you said, you can't move in there without the Lucio. Gets picked again.
Oh, man.
And now look at the ults here. Or lack thereof, I should say. Ting and 1010 just haven't been able to build anything here.
Yep.
As Blue just pokes up here, trying to build anything he can.
This is natural percent just about here for the Reinhardt. Maybe like one Fire Strike hit, but otherwise this is just the steady percentage build coming through. And even the Moira, who is one of the fastest building ultimates with the Coalescence, isn't getting anything because Crazy S just keeps getting insta-give.
Look at him. He's looking again for the Lucio, if he can find it.
Trying to find it. Almost has the shot. Crazy S does take that shot, but Libero comes up with two. Shuts them out.
I mean, this is just...
comes in, gets both of the supports.
This is a nightmare for Chinese Taipei right now.
Oh, man.
And, I mean, all it takes is you've got to play around the Widow in this case. Look at how aggressively Carpe is positioned. I mean, he's on the Omnic statue here, doing massive damage.
And
kills Blue.
This is another one.
But, I mean, when you're standing this far forward, I think someone on the side of Chinese Taipei is going to have to match you. I mean, they're basically playing around the fact that there is no enemy Widow. Blue is going to swap over here with the Widow. He has. Shaolin is going to be onto the dive here. They're going onto the Genji.
They're being indecisive.
Yeah,
so
but
Shaolin coming in here, but Blue's like trying to swap. No, okay, I'm going to go back to the Widow. I'm going to try to match here with Carpe. So it's not a good look for Chinese Taipei. They're scrambling right now. They're trying to piece something together. They're settling on the Genji here for Shaolin. Is going to be a very risky pick.
The Riptide here is going to buy so much time if it's needed as well. Libero is just set up here. Yep. No one can even get on to dive him. They're just trying to use Deflect to build.
Right here for the moment, he's going to pop it now as the tanks advance forward, charges it down, finds two, and the break on 1010's mech, so effectively three. The trap will finish off the Baby Diva.
And you can tell...
Push right in there, the ultimate set.
You can tell what he's trying to do with this Genji. He's trying to run forward, deflect some left clicks from the Junkrat, trying to deflect some of these shots coming through from any of the DPSs on the side of South Korea, with Junkrat, of course, in particular, to build that ult charge. But he walks away here after the wipe with only 40% of an ultimate. It's a late Genji pick in the first place. Chinese Taipei is running out of time, just hitting 90 seconds left on the clock right now, and South Korea still has ult advantage.
Dive onto the high ground here. Ting, before he even leapt into the sky, he was already at half HP. So a very assured death coming through. Rez is going to be out from Crazy. He has to put him back into the mix. Arc, as of now, has not been able to put Fate back in, so he's going to be charging back from the spawner. This is going to allow for Chinese Taipei to get in onto the point and gain a couple ticks at least. First one comes down with about a minute remaining on the clock, and now Libero's going to get taken out. It's going to be a huge opening for them if they can keep rolling. Shaolin bouncing his way back out. They're in onto the point. Second tick now coming through. 70% going upward here with the left clicks coming down. Deflection going to be used. Self-destruct in from Meko. Transcendence out from OIO. Keep himself alive. Blue finds the hit there onto Carpe. Back over to Shaolin, building up for the Dragon Blade. 13% left to go. Might not need to break up this point, but we'll see what Libero can do. He pops the Riptire. He's going to get taken down. Doesn't seem like he's going to find anything, but the thing will get punished. Trying to keep this one contested. Meko pushing forward. Arc trying to keep pocketed as best as possible. Shaolin's going to get zapped down a little bit, but now the Dragon Blade is jumping into the back, and Jonak has no HP. He'll get taken down. Arc with a follow-up. Another one there onto Fate. Chinese Taipei trying to get themselves over this point A finish line to get that cap coming through, and it seems like they will be able to do so. 19 seconds remaining as this rolls down. Not going to be the best timing for the Streets phase. 2:45 here.
But I mean, honestly, as Carpe gets staggered here, I think the big tell for South Korea of how desperate they were is how aggressively forward Libero was playing on the Junkrat. Without him swapped to the Tracer, in fact, to match this composition a little bit more with the dive coming through on the Genji. But he played so aggressively forward to try to build that second Riptire, got picked, came back with the Riptire. It, of course, didn't do anything, as you pointed out earlier. So they were just trying to operate on that for stalling, and Libero just playing a little bit greedy. I think perhaps even underestimating his opponent here, as the dive was clean from Chinese Taipei to kill him and complete that capture after that initial team fight win. The cards rolling smoothly at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of distance game. Normally we'd see a lot of teams try to contest around that first initial choke point. They still could gain control and allow for the rollback to come in, but we'll see if South Korea can pull that off at the moment. Fate now going to have the Primal Rage online, has to pop them on immunities. He jumps into the back and he manages to find OIO. Getting rid of that Zenyatta. Reds could just come out from Crazy S, who's going to be floating around with that Valkyrie at the moment. It's coming down, OIO, going to be res back in. Fate goes forward, tries to kind of his way back over to his squad. They're trying to keep him alive, but it's not going to be enough. The rundown comes in from 1010, just steamrolling him. An exchange on the Winston's, and the self-destruct comes out from Meko. No picks to be found, but he can make it back into the mech very safely.
Okay, huge opportunity here for Libero to toss out a pulse. He does miss, but it feels like South Korea is coming up empty in a few ways here. Fate's pick off there, or getting picked off, I should say. Libero missing the pulse bomb, etc. But they've been trading up in these fights, and they have halted the cart, so they're just burning time right now. Despite the fact that the fights are won by Chinese Taipei, South Korea is buying that time.
Yeah, this is going to be the turnaround here, though, as they start charging through again. Get rid of Meko. There's no way for Arc to get in a position to try to bring that Diva back into the fight. And it's really just the support ultimates here that will have the Infrasight shortly if Carbig can get a couple shots in.
It's all about
that one
Jonak.
online, but it's not going to help them too much. It's going to be the Transcendence, as you say here from Jonak, with Arc staying alive in the air with that Valkyrie pop. Chinese Taipei, though, they have a Dragon Blade. Jonak has to deny that.
Exactly. That's why Shaolin is trying to identify his positioning right now. It's going to be almost impossible to burst him before that Transcendence goes off. So if they can bait it, that would be ideal. And that's exactly what they're looking for here with the Ting.
10-10, getting chunked down to Ting, falling down below half. Had to pop that Primal Rage. Comes his way back, trying to stay alive. Shaolin poking out, dashes through. They managed to find Fate. A good takeaway, but the Transcendence is still going to be there from Jonak to try to shut down this Dragon Blade. They're inching forward. There's a couple meters left to go as Meko pushes in. Has the self-destruct ready. He's going to be holding it here for the moment. Meko falling low down below half. He can always make it back in if they can stay alive.
Shaolin's trying to force that Transcendence. Jonak just will not pop it, though.
This run comes in. Cart inching forward.
Here we go.
They managed to get this one contested, and now the blade's going to be drawn out. Blue going to be res back in as Carbig finds that opening shot. Shaolin slashing away wildly. Hasn't come up with anything yet. 10-10 taken out of the mech. Libero going to be eliminated. Effectively a 1-for-1 on either side as we are so dangerously close to pushing this one over the line. But South Korea are trying to shut this one down. I almost said NYXL. Jonak comes with the hits there. Crazy, yes. Going to be going down, but Jonak's going to be exchanged. But it's just such a one fight here for South Korea. 2 members remaining. A Ting going to be going down. The only one who can really play forward. Blue taken out. 0.93 meters left to go. South Korea hold them off, stop them from pushing into B.
I mean, the really cool thing about what we saw from Chinese Taipei, to be honest, that I really miss here with Orisa.
Yeah, we're seeing the same thing that South Korea had just run.
Dive, though, from South Korea with the Sombra.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Libero's going to be on the Genji, at least for now.
Yeah,
They're
he's
still
just
hanging
gonna
back. Let's see if they stick through with this. Carpe pushing forward with a Sombra. More than likely, just going to be for scouting.
Well,
but we could get surprised. He hasn't hacked this yet. That's what's making me think that it's just going to be a scout.
Looks like he is considering really running it. Okay, it looks like he's just going to go into this cap, force a reaction here.
He hasn't not been spotted at all from what I can tell. He's pushing his way in around. Hack ready to roll. They just spotted him.
I don't know if
they did. No, he's in stealth. He's in stealth.
Yeah,
okay.
he's stealth.
They're looking that way. He finally will get popped out. Goes for the hack. Going to be interrupted. South Korea keep pushing forward, so Carpe will be sticking through with this one for the moment. Goes invisible.
This is pretty odd. You know, we're just watching the Sombra try to find backline picks, backline hacks,
into the
finds
top.
Oyo.
Tries to burn him down, but the pocket is there, and Oyo's actually going to come up with a hit there. Carpe goes down. Good turnaround. Good shutout, and he doesn't build up much for an EMP, just 35%, which is pretty slow, considering how quickly you can usually get those in.
Jonak showing us some Ana here as well. Long range healing going to be very useful for this kind of style from South Korea.
Tries to get the Bionade in there. That's going to be Shaolin taken down. Jonak does come up with a hit. Go ahead and burn through him. Bro pushing up into the high ground, dashes through, finds the kill on the Blue. Now has a Dragon Blade online, but can just hold that. More than likely for the Streets phase as they go ahead and clean up the members here. The remaining ones of Chinese Taipei. They can work their way in onto the point. First tick getting ready to come through. So going to be a very strong time bank for South Korea on this attack. The Nano Blade is ready to go.
And we have to remember that not only does Sombra offer you hacks and a lot of mobility as a DPS, but she offers you something more in that she gives you the passive being able to know where everyone is at any point in time, so it makes it easier to dive, the supports, etc., etc. Now they're going to have an EMP and the Nano Blade, not to mention both tank ultimates are almost ready. So Chinese Taipei is really going to struggle to put up a fight against this. And Oyo doesn't even have, I keep calling him Oyo, O-Y-O, doesn't even have Transcendence to counter that EMP just yet. So that's going to be crucial. If he dies or gets hacked with the EMP, and Chinese Taipei is almost certainly going to lose the next team fight.
I think of it kind of like Ohio, like Chihuahua. I like it. I like that. But Nano Blade's going to be drawn out here. Libero jumping in. He's looking for the jump grab. Not going to be able to find him yet, but finally gets him when he hits the ground. Cutting his way over. Won't find a while, but he pops that Transcendence, keeping himself alive. So the Nano Blade investment only going to come up with one. It's going to be undone by Crazy Yes. But can that be enough for Chinese Taipei to try to get the win? The EMP comes down. Self-destruct comes down, and Meko finds 2. Make it 3 as 10 gets knocked into the back. Shaolin fires back. It's both of the supports. Jonak and Orc both eliminated, but the cart is still rolling forward.
And Achilles, the thing is, sometimes you think of it the other way. EMP leads into the Dragon Blade. It was a Dragon Blade that forced the Transcendence. Then there was no way to counter the EMP. They did it in reverse order. It worked out so well for them. And the Riptire, even though it got 2 kills, doesn't accomplish anything. It was essentially wasted here for Chinese Taipei. So South Korea great execution of this attack, playing around the Transcendent so well there, forcing that with Nanoblade. Now Carpe is just gaining information.
Yep.
What comp are they using? Where are they? Can I kill the support? Can I kill OYO here? That's what he would ideally like to do.
Yeah, has spotted out that McCree, the Tracer coming in for Shaolin, so when in doubt, bust it out. Pushing forward, Cart getting dangerously close, 2.81 meters left to go. It will be contested, but Blue is going to get taken down as Fate pops that Primal Rage, finds another one that's not coming in. Owayo going to be eliminated. The self-destruct into the back line from 10-10, not going to find anything. He makes it back into that mech to try to stay in the fight, but now he is all in his lonesome. He'll get burned down, he'll get taken down, and that's going to be South Korea. We're going to move up 2-0 here in their first series.
So Shaolin bringing out the Tracer earlier on Oasis. That was their kind of trick card here, but when we came to